Yeah, sunshine yesterday. We had so much of it, and I hope it will carry you through another day or two because it's not going to be something we see very much of in the coming days. But I mean, until about Thanksgiving, I think, at this point, before we really break out into sun again. But here's the tail end of our Monday. This is time lapse from our Lewiston auto camera from CC Heights. And yeah, it was a really nice day. You know what was really nice? We had that sunshine, almost no wind throughout the day. The high temperatures were very typical for this time of the year, 30s, the coolest high in almost a week actually, but really no complaints. It was just such a very tranquil start to the week. Today, not so tranquil. We do have messy weather building into the area. Snow now pushing to the northeast. Rochester, so far flurries here. We see more extensive snow to the south, and especially now in northeast Iowa, some reports of partial to completely covered roads already in some spots, and rain to the west of Interstate 35. That's going to continue to build eastward. We'll have snow for the morning. Then by the time we get close to lunchtime, we transition slowly to rain, and that is why the winter weather advisory goes until noon today. Mostly about 1 to 3 inches. That is everything south and east of Rochester, that winter weather advisory. Not so much the Med City, not even Austin, not Albert Lee, but everything south and east, the possibility of more than 2 inches. These other areas, inch, maybe 2, but the winter weather advisory encompasses a big portion of the area and it includes the main impact, not so much even in the way of heavy snow, but it's the sloppiness and the timing. This is during the morning commute. Most of the accumulation occurs there. Some very light snow falling here in the Med City. You see some of that from a CC Heights. That's our Lewiston auto camera. 32. 34 right now in Austin, Decorah 32, and Mesa City 33. Temperatures will not move a great deal today, just a few degrees upward, just enough to change to rain eventually. But right now it's snow, and a snow report at the airport. You see some of that haziness so far. That's that low cloud cover, some of the snowflakes coming down. This is from our studio right now. 32, the temperature feels like 22 with that brisk southeast breeze and more of that snow edging its way northward. And again, that's going to be going on for the morning commute until the late morning hours. The center of low pressure still south and west of us. That's going to move on through. But until it does, we have that cold air being drawn in and temperatures aloft, cold enough for snow, even if the surface conditions are just a little bit warmer than that. So it's going to be wet snow as it becomes slushy and sloppy for the morning hours. That continues to build northward. This is high-res future track right to the morning. Here we're at 11 o'clock. We still see snow at times mixing with rain, but by around 1 or 2 o'clock, mostly rain, and that will carry us into the early evening before things really begin to taper off. But still a soggy day at the least, even when the snow is done. Some wet slushiness and some wet conditions. Beyond this, the sunshine looks to return maybe for Thanksgiving. We'll have some sun for most of the holiday weekend. Light snow for the morning commutes. Messy, sloppy conditions. Brisk winds, 33. Temperatures steady there. Finally reaching the upper 30s this afternoon, around 36 at 3 o'clock. Overall high temperature around 37 today. And again, steady in those low and mid 30s right through the evening. Future track, here's that snow coming in, leading edge of the storm system as warmer air begins to mix in, as the center of low pressure gets a bit closer. Rain comes in, and we'll have rain for the late afternoon and evening. Tonight into tomorrow, a couple of spotty sprinkles or sparse light showers, but not that much in the way of rainfall for Wednesday morning at first, drying out in the afternoon, and eventually we'll see maybe a couple of breaks of sunshine, not too many of those. I do think we have a fair amount of stratus clouds left behind, with the increasing sunshine during the day on Thanksgiving, and for the rest of the holiday weekend, some more sun as well. But an inch, maybe 2 inches around Rochester down to Austin. Not enough to be in the winter weather advisory, but southward, that's where that advisory is, 2 to 4 inches. For the most part, about 2 or 3 inches in those areas. Small possibility of a couple of 4-inch totals. Rochester at this point, maybe an inch and a half or so. Temperatures over the next few days, 30s and 40s. Right through the holiday weekend, 36 would be the seasonal average. Today look for 37 in Rochester, 39 Algona, and 38 in Owatonna, with 1 or 2 inches of snow, a little more to the south and east, and then some rain. And 37 today with those brisk southeast winds. 33 tonight, rain mainly in the evening. 7-day forecast tomorrow, just a sprinkle or two. And then the weekend actually looks halfway decent, 30s, 40s, and a decent amount of sunshine.
All right, so proceed with some caution this morning, Ted.
You bet. Good advice, Jess. Yeah, the morning is the sloppy part.